So hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Back to some regular uploads, or at least I'm trying to. So today I'm out after pike. Now I did check my phone and it's been exactly 1 month since the pike spawned in my local area. I know because I filmed them spawning on my phone back at the time. It's been exactly 1 month, and that's roughly the amount of time I like to give them before starting to target them again. A good month's break, give them a chance to recover from the spawn and start feeding back up again. So yesterday I actually tried to do this video out with jerkbaits for the pike, and they were absolutely smashing it. And it was using the Abu Garcia Mick Tracer. They were nailing it left, right and centre. But the thing I didn't account for is the fact that I'm using a jerkbait and the pike were hitting it very aggressively. So I was using a 6-foot rod, and the problem with that is when the pike were hitting it, they were slacklining me, and I didn't have enough rod length to pick up that slack and get the hook sets. So I lost maybe 5 or 6 fish. Even lost quite nice one, probably about maybe 6 or 7 pounds as well. So I decided it was time to come out for redemption today. I brought my Abu Garcia Beast 8'6", 50 to 200 gram jerkbait rod, and that's what I'm going to be using today. A much longer, stiffer rod, and hopefully I can nail the hook set and actually get a few fish on the bank today. Once again with a Mick Tracer, because it was absolutely getting demolished yesterday. I'm hoping it'll do the same today. That aggressive rattle is absolutely killer for these post-spawn pike. Let's try and get some. So I've got a few different hard baits in here, mostly Mick Tracers, but I have also got a Mick Kelly in there as well. I think the first bait I'm going out there with is the Mick Tracer, the more rud and roach sort of natural style pattern. That's what there is mostly in the canal, rud and roach. This bait is the one I've got most fish on. It's completely battered and scarred up. Let's see if we can get any fish on it. There we go. It's not a big one, but bigger rod, and we've kept one on. Proof is in the pudding. First one of this second session. It's not a monster, but it's the first one of the session. Oh, a pike's had hold of that one. Probably around spawning time that might have happened. We'll let him go. The exact same Mick Tracer I was using yesterday. There we go. Look at that. That would have been a good meal for him, wouldn't it? Lovely, lovely little jack pike to start off this session. Awesome. Oh. Wow. Missed it. Super aggressive pike. Whoa, there we go, crushed it. I wasn't even looking, I just thought the rod jolt forward. Don't know if you could see that in the actual video footage. He's a feisty one. Don't jump. Oh, he's come off. You know what, I'm counting that. You count. So I briefly mentioned at the start of the video what rod I was using today, but I'll go through the setup a bit more now. It's the Abu Garcia Beast 8'6", 50 to 200 gram rod, paired up with the Revo SX casting reel and 83 pound braid, obviously for helping to bend your hooks out when you get caught in snags. Now, obviously we're using jerkbaits today. I've mentioned it a million times already in the video. This Svartzonka Mick Tracer. It's a really loud, obnoxious jerkbait, perfect for roweling up these aggressive post-spawn pike. Now I thought I'd give you a quick tip before we carry on. Obviously the classic way to work a jerkbait is to use your rod tip to put a jerking action into the bait, causing it to move from side to side. But if you're using a relatively fast reel, which I'm using today, what you can actually do is, as you've probably seen throughout the video, is cast it out and just half turn the reel. And each half turn of the reel will cause the bait to jerk off to the side, as it would do if you was jerking it regularly with your arm using the rod tip. But the difference is, just using the reel will save your arm ache throughout the session. If you're out today like I am for maybe 5 or 6 hours, obviously jerking your arm that entire time can be pretty tiring. So if you just use a reel, you'll save yourself a lot of hassle. Right, let's move on and try and find some more fish. Crushed it. Might come off, he's only just hooked. Just on the back hook, he might fall off. These jack pike are going crazy for this bait. Seeing that jack pike always do like that aggressive action of a jerk bait. No, he's not going to fall off those sharp hooks. Beautiful pike. Let's let him rest in the net. We'll take a look at this one. Definitely worked out going for a longer rod. This is a chunky jack pike. You can tell they spawned a while ago because they've got great big fat bellies on them now. Had a real good feed after spawn, haven't they? Right, let's get this one back. He was a feisty little one. There we go, fish on, fish on, crushed it. Once again, a jack. These jacks are always fired up, aren't they? So cool. Big old bite mark on it from an old wound where another pike might have had hold of it. Proper savage little guys, aren't they? No. Getting loads of these fish. See you later, big guy. There we go, there we go. It's never ending jack attacks on the jerk baits. Another lovely little pike. Getting so many of these things. They're so aggressive little pike that when using a jerk bait they just can't resist. There we go, what a hit from a little jack pike. Keep rod low, he looks like he wants to come up and fresh around. Absolutely crushed it. He's actually got some past damage to his lip, look. Can you see his lips ever so slightly wonky? That's completely healed up old damage that he's got from the past. Quite cool to see it's healed up nicely though. Lovely wee little jack pike, I accept. So right guys, you probably won't realise, but you are really far away from me right now. Hello over there. That's because my camera might have taken a dip earlier while I was trying to film, and I might have damaged my lens, so now it's trying to focus right over here. Anyway, I've really enjoyed my session today. Other than knackering up the camera, I've really enjoyed it. Smashed out loads of pike. I probably had probably between 7 and 10 pike today. Not all of them will have made it into the video. A lot of them was very, very small, but great fun on the jerk baits. And that's a good thing about jerk baits. You always have fun because you're always doing something. It's not just cast and retrieve. You're working the baits and you get rewarded. And I've had some smashing takes, some great footage from up above, and I've really enjoyed this session. So if you want to check out the rod and reel and all the baits that I've used today, I'll leave them all down in the description below like I usually do. So thank you guys for watching. If you want to, feel free to subscribe, it's free. If you like the video, like it, and I'll catch you guys later. I'm coming.